Inshallah, we start with page number 5. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala Nabina Muhammad alayhi salam. Salatan tadumu wa tuhda ilay mamar al-layali wa tula dawam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا فتحنا لك فتحا مبينا ليغفرك الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر ويتم نعمته عليك ويهديك صراطا مستقيما وينصرك الله نصرا عزيزا لقد جاءكم رسول من أنفسكم عزيز عليه ما عنتم حريص عليكم بالمؤمنين رؤوف رحيم فإن تولوا فقل حسبي الله لا إله إلا هو عليه توكلت وهو رب العرش العظيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الفاتحة لنا ولكم يا حاضرون ووالدنا ووالدكم وأهلنا وأولادنا ولمشايخنا ولمن هدرنا ولمن غاب عنا ولأحيائنا ولأمواتنا وللموذبين على هذا المجلس ولمن كان سببا في جمعنا بأن الله الكريم ينور القلوب ويغفر الذنوب ويستر العيوب ويحفظنا بما حفظ به الذكر وينصرنا بما نصر به الرسول وأن الله الكريم يجعل مجلسنا هذا محاطا بالخيرات والمسرات والأنوار والبركات ويقضي لنا جميع الحاجات بجاه خير البريات وأن الله ينصر المسلمين وعلانية الله الكريم ينصر سلطان الأولياء مولانا الشيخ محمد ناظم قدس الله سره بجاه خير الأنام وعلى كل نية صالحة مع حسن الخاتمة عند الموت بعد عمر المديد في طاعة الله وإلى حضرة النبي بسر سورة الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أنت سلطاننا يا ربنا اغفر لنا وارحمنا وتب علينا وزد حبيبك سيد الأولين والآخرين سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم زده يا ربي عزا وشرافا والنورا والسرورا وسلطانا ورضوانا رغم في شيطان ومن تبعه. عباد الله رجال الله غيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله صنهضا بفضل الله ويا قطب ويا أنجاب ويا سعدات ويا أحباب وأنتم يا أولي الألباب تعالوا انصروا لله عباد الله رجال الله غيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله صنهضا بفضل الله سألناكم ولذلفى رجوناكم وفي أمر قصدناكم فشدوا أمركم لله عباد الله رجال الله غيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله صنهضا بفضل الله فيا ربي بسادتي تحقق لي إشاراتي أساتاتي بشاراتي ويصفو أمرنا لله عباد الله رجال الله غيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله صنهضا بفضل الله بكشف الحب على عيني ورعف البين من بيني وصرف القلب والعين بنور الوجه يا الله عباد الله رجال الله غيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله صنهضا بفضل الله صلاة الله مولانا على من بالهدى جانا ومن بالحق أولانا شفيع الخلق عند الله عباد الله رجال الله أغيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله صنهضا بفضل الله مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا أبو بكر صديق مدد يا عمر فاروق مدد يا عثمان غني مدد يا إمام علي مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا فاطمة زهرة مدد يا إمام حسن مدد يا إمام حسين مدد يا سلمان فارسي مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا قاسم مدد يا صادق مدد يا بستامي مدد يا خرقاني مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا فرمادي مدد يا همداني مدد يا خدارو مدد يا غجزاني مدد يا عارفون مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا رميتاني مدد يا سماسي مدد يا أمير كولان مدد يا شاه نقشبند مدد يا عطارو مدد يا چارخی مدد 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 يا سيد مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا أحراري مدد يا زاهدي مدد يا درويشو مدد يا بكناكي مدد يا بقي بالله مدد يا سرحندي مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا معصومي مدد يا سيف الدين مدد يا بدواني مدد يا شمس الدين مدد يا دحلاوي مدد يا بغدادي مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا إسماعيل مدد يا خص محمد مدد يا راغي مدد يا غبوقي مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا صغوري مدد يا مدني مدد يا شرف الدين مدد يا عبد الله مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا شيخ ناظم مدد يا شيخ هشام مدد يا شيخ عدنان مدد يا شيخ عادل مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا صاحب الوقت مدد يا فرداني مدد صديقون مدد يا يمني مدد يا إمام العارفين مدد يا سخاوي مدد يا معروف بملحان مدد يا غفلانا مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا إمام مهدي مدد يا خليفة الله مدد يا إمام مهدي مدد يا خليفة الله مدد 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 يا سيد مدد 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 يا رسول الله. Inshallah, Nasheed number 18 on the Arabic Salawat book, page 41.
النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. النبي يا من هضر النبي خير البشر. النبي يا من هضر النبي خير البشر من له الشاق القمر والغزل سلم عليه. النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. النبي ذاك العروس ذكره يحيي النفوس. النبي ذاك العروس ذكره يحيي النفوس. النصارى والمجوس أسلموا على يديه. النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. النبي ذاك الملك قوله قول فصيح. النبي ذاك الملك قوله قول فصيح والقرآن شيء صحيح الذي أنزل عليه. النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. النبي يا هادرين علموا علم اليقين. النبي يا هادرين علموا علم اليقين. أنا رب العالمين أفرد صلى عليه. النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. النبي المجتبى الذي نعزل الكوبا. النبي المجتبى الذي نعزل الكوبا أسهر الدين والنبا كلكم صلوا عليه. النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. وامتدح زوج البتول ابن عم للرسول. وامتدح زوج البتول ابن عم للرسول من أحبهم في قبول والإله يرضى عليه. النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. الحسن ثم الحسين للنبي قرة عين. الحسن ثم الحسين للنبي قرة عين نورهم كالكوكبين جدهم صلوا عليه. يا النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. أبو بكر وعمر نورهم يعلو القمر. أبو بكر وعمر نورهم يعلو القمر من غدهم في سقر والإله يسقط عليه يا النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه وترد عن ذي النورين من تزوج قمرين وترد عن ذي النورين من تزوج قمرين من ترد في خيرين والمولى يرضى عليه يا النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. Inshallah, page 36, page 78 on the Arabic Salawat book. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا Inshallah, Nasheed 36, page 78 on the Arabic Salawat book. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا ما مضى يا وسع الكرم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم محمد سيد القونين والثقلين خير الفريقين من أرب ومن عجم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم فاق النبينا في خلق وفي خلق ولم يداده في علم ولا قرام مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم وقل لهم من رسول الله ملتمس غرفا من البحر أو رشفا من الديام مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم هو الحبيب الذي ترجى شفاعته لكل حول من الأحوال مقتحم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم ولن يضيق رسول الله جاهك بذا الكريم تجلى باسم منتقم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم فإن في جودك الدنيا ودارتها ومن علومك علم اللوح والقلم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم يا نفس لا تقنطي من ذلات عظمت إن القبائر في الغفران كالأمام مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم لا الله رحمة ربي حين يقسمها تعتي على حسب الإسيان في القسم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك
خير الخلق كلهم والطف بعبدك في الدارين إن له صبرا متى تدعوه الأهوال يا عظيم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم وعلى لصحب صلاة منك دائمة على النبي بمنهل ومن ساجم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم ثم الرضا عن أبي بكر وعن عمر وعن علي وعن عثمان ذي الكرم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم والآل والصحب ثم التابعين لهم أهل التقى والنقى والحلم والكرم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم.
MashaAllah, on the ZikrAllah book, Nath 48. अर्श हक है मसनद रिफ़त रसूलुल्लाह की अर्श हक है मसनद रिफ़त रसूलुल्लाह की अर्श हक है मसनद रिफ़त रसूलुल्लाह की अर्श हक है मसनद
रिफ़त रसूलुल्लाह की
कब्र में लहराएंगे ता हश्र चश्मे नूर के कब्र में लहराएंगे ता हश्र चश्मे नूर के जलवा फरमा होगी जब तलत रसूलुल्लाह की जलवा फरमा होगी जब तलत रसूलुल्लाह की अर्श हक है मसनद रिफ़त रसूलुल्लाह की अर्श
हक है मसनद रिफ़त रसूलुल्लाह की
हम भिकारी वो करीम उनका खुदा उनसे फजो हम भिकारी वो करीम उनका खुदा उनसे फजो और न कहना न ही आदत
रसूलुल्लाह की और ना कहना नहीं आदत रसूलुल्लाह की
अर्श हक है मसनद रिफ़त रसूलुल्लाह की
अर्श हक है मसनद रिफ़त रसूलुल्लाह की
ला वरब इल अर्श जिसको जो मिला उनसे मिला ला वरब इल अर्श जिसको जो मिला उनसे मिला बटती है कौनैन में नेमत रसूलुल्लाह की बटती है कौनैन में नेमत रसूलुल्लाह की अर्श हक है मसनद रिफ़त रसूलुल्लाह की अर्श हक है मसनद रिफ़त रसूलुल्लाह की वो जहन्नम में गया जो उनसे मुस्तगनी हुआ वो जहन्नम में गया जो उनसे मुस्तगनी हुआ है कलीलुल्लाह को हाजत रसूलुल्लाह की है खलीलुल्लाह को हाजत रसूलुल्लाह की अर्श हक है मसनद रिफ़त रसूलुल्लाह की
अर्श हक है मसनद रिफ़त रसूलुल्लाह की
सूरज उलते पाँव पलते चांद इशारे से हो चाक सूरज उलते पाँव पलते चांद इशारे से हो चाक अंधे नजदी देख ले कुदरत रसूलुल्लाह की अंधे नजदी देख ले कुदरत रसूलुल्लाह की। अर्श हक है मसनदे रिफअत रसूलुल्लाह की। अर्श हक है
मसनदे रिफअत रसूलुल्लाह की।
तुझसे और जन्नत से क्या मतलब वहाँ भी दूर हो। तुझसे और जन्नत से क्या मतलब वहाँ भी दूर हो। हम रसूलुल्लाह के जन्नत रसूलुल्लाह के। हम रसूलुल्लाह के जन्नत रसूलुल्लाह के। अर्श हक है मसनदे रिफअत रसूलुल्लाह की। अर्श हक है मसनदे रिफअत रसूलुल्लाह की। अहले सुन्नत का है बेड़ा पार अस्हाबे हुजूर। अहले सुन्नत का है बेड़ा पार अस्हाबे हुजूर। नज्म है और नाव है इतरत रसूलुल्लाह की। नज्म है और नाव है इतरत रसूलुल्लाह की। अर्श हक है मसनदे रिफअत रसूलुल्लाह की। अर्श हक है मसनदे रिफअत रसूलुल्लाह की। टूट जाएंगे गुनाहगारों के परों कायदे बूंद। टूट
जाए गुनाहगारों
के परों कायदे बंद। हश्र में खुल जाएगी ताकत रसूलुल्लाह की। हश्र में खुल जाएगी ताकत रसूलुल्लाह की। अर्श हक है मसनदे रिफअत रसूलुल्लाह की। अर्श हक है मसनदे रिफअत रसूलुल्लाह की। ऐ रज़ा खुद साहिबे कुरान है मुद्दाए हुजूर। ऐ रज़ा खुद साहिबे कुरान है मुद्दा हुजूर। तुझसे कब मुमकिन है फिर मिदहत रसूलुल्लाह की। तुझसे कब मुमकिन है फिर मिदहत रसूलुल्लाह की। अर्श हक है मसनदे रिफअत रसूलुल्लाह की। अर्श हक है मसनदे रिफअत रसूलुल्लाह की। Inshallah on the Urdu Qawwali book. लजपाल नबी मेरे। लजपाल नबी मेरे। दर्दां दी दवा देना। 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 जब वक्त नज़ा आवे। जब वक्त नज़ा आवे। दीदार अता करना। लजपाल नबी मेरे। दर्दां दी दवा देना। मैं नात तेरी पढ़ना। मैं जिक्र तेरा करना। मैं नात तेरी पढ़ना। मैं जिक्र तेरा करना। इस जिक्र दी बरकत नाल। इस जिक्र दी बरकत नाल। मेरी कब्र वसा देना। लजपाल नबी मेरे। दर्दां दी दवा देना सरकार दी महफिल विच झोलियां विचा बैठे सरकार दी महफिल विच
झोलियां विचा बैठे
लाज रख लई वे लजपाला लाज रख लई वे लजपाला खाली ना उठा देना लजपाल नबी मेरे दर्दां दी दवा देना दिल रोंदा है जांदे ने जदों लोकी मदीने नू दिल रोंदा है आका तेनू याद करके 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 दिल रोंदा है जांदे ने जदों लोकी मदीने नू हुन सानू भी आका हुन सानू भी आका दरबार बुला लेना लजपाल नबी मेरे दर्दां दी दवा देना आसी दी तमन्नाए रवे आके मदीने विच आसी दी तमन्नाए रवे आके मदीने विच भावे तैबां दे कुत्तियां दे भावे तैबां दे कुत्तियां दे पैरां च बिठा देना लजपाल नबी मेरे दर्दां दी दवा देना लजपाल नबी मेरे दर्दां दी दवा देना जब वक्त नज़ा आवे जब वक्त नज़ा आवे दीदार अता करना दीदार अता करना
इंशाअल्लाह 46 उर्दू कवाली बुक रब महफिलां सजाइयां ने सरकार वास्ते रब महफिलां सजाइयां ने सरकार वास्ते की न कीता यार ने एक यार वास्ते की न कीता यार ने एक यार वास्ते रब महफिलां सजाइयां ने सरकार वास्ते रब महफिलां सजाइयां ने सरकार वास्ते रहमत उदीन ले लिया अपनी पनाह दे विच रहमत उदीन ले लिया अपनी पनाह दे विच पाए जदों मैं सोहणे दे दो चार वास्ते आए जदों मैं सोहणे दे दो चार वास्ते रब महफिलां सजाइयां ने सरकार वास्ते रब महफिलां सजाइयां ने सरकार वास्ते दिल याद लई बढ़ाया है तारीफ लई जुबान दिल याद लई बढ़ाया है तारीफ लई जुबान अखियां बढ़ाइयां सोहने दे दीदार वास्ते अखियां बनाइया सोहने दे दीदार वास्ते रब महफिलां सजाइया ने सरकार वास्ते हो रब महफिलां सजाइया ने सरकार वास्ते सदका नबी दी आल दा बख्शे खुदा शिफा सदका नबी दी आल दा बख्शे खुदा शिफा मंगो दुआवा मेरे जय बीमार वास्ते मंगो दुआवा मेरे जय बीमार वास्ते रब महफिलां सजाइया ने सरकार वास्ते रब महफिलां सजाइया ने सरकार वास्ते किस वास्ते में गैर नु दिल में बिठा लवा किस वास्ते में गैर नु दिल में बिठा लवा ऐ दिल मेरा है अहमद मुख्तार वास्ते ऐ दिल मेरा है अहमद मुख्तार वास्ते रब महफिलां सजाइया ने सरकार वास्ते रब महफिलां सजाइया ने सरकार वास्ते कईयां नू रोज होंदे ने दीदार आप दे कईयां नू रोज होंदे ने दीदार आप दे कई तरस देने सोहने दे दीदार वास्ते कई तरस देने सोहने दे दीदार वास्ते रब महफिलां सजाइया ने सरकार वास्ते रब महफिलां सजाइया ने सरकार वास्ते गुज़रे नियाज़ी जिंदगी इश्क़ नबी दे विच गुज़रे नियाज़ी जिंदगी इश्क़ नबी दे विच नाता मैं पढ़दा रवां सुने सरकार वास्ते नाता मैं पढ़दा रवां सुने सरकार वास्ते रब महफिलां सजाइया ने सरकार वास्ते रब महफिलां सजाइया ने सरकार वास्ते की न कीता यार ने एक यार वास्ते की न कीता यार ने एक यार वास्ते रब महफिलां सजाइया ने सरकार वास्ते रब महफिलां सजाइया ने सरकार वास्ते
Inshallah, Salawat book number 34, page number 74.
या नबी सलाम अलैका या रसूल सलाम अलैका या हबीब सलाम अलैका सलावातुल्लाह अलैका या नबी सलाम अलैका या रसूल सलाम अलैका या हबीब सलाम अलैका सलावातुल्लाह अलैका أشرك الكون ابتهاجا بوجود المصطفى أحمد ولأهل الكون أنس وسرور قد تجدد يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام عليك صلوات الله عليك فاطربوا يحلى المثاني فهزار اليمن غرد واستضيء بجمال فاق في الحسن تفرد يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام عليك صلوات الله عليك ولنا البشرى بسعد مستمر ليس ينفد صوتنا عطاء جمع الفخر المؤمن يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام عليك صلوات عليك أشرق البدر علينا فاختفت منه البدور مثل حسنك ما رأينا قط يا وجه السرور يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام عليك صلوات الله عليك صلوات الله عليك يا إمام الرسل يا سندي أنت باب الله معتمد فبدنياي وآخرتي يا رسول الله خذ بيدي قسما بالنجم نحوى ما المعافى والساقي مسوى فضل الكونين أنت سواك حب مولى العرب والعجب يا إمام الرسل يا
يا رسول الله خذ بيدي
سيد السادات من مدري غوث أهل البدو والحضر صاحب الآيات والسور منبع الأحكام والحكم
يا إمام الرسل يا سندي أنت باب الله معتمدي فبدنياي وآخرتي يا رسول الله خذ بيدي
قمر طابت سريرته وسجاياه وسيرته سبط الباري وخيرته حد وحل الحيل والحرم
يا إمام الرسل يا سندي أنت باب الله معتمدي فبدنياي وآخرتي يا رسول الله خذ بيدي
ما رأت عين
وليس ترى مثل طه في ورى بشرى خير من فوق طرى سرى طاهر الأخلاق والشيم يا إمام الرسل يا سندي أنت باب الله معتمدي فبدنياي وآخرتي يا رسول الله خذ
بيدي يا رسول الله خذ بيدي.
Inshallah 43, page number 19.
الله الله لما ناداني هو فصرت عبدا مملوك الله هو الله الله لما ناداني هو فصرت عبدا مملوك الله هو خير البرية نظر إلي ما أنت إلا كنز العطية يا بحر فاضل وتاج عادل جد لي بواصلين قبل المنية الله الله لما ناداني هو فصرت عبدا مملوكا له الله الله لما ناداني هو فصرت عبدا مملوكا له كم ذا أنادي يا خير هادي يكفي عبادي يا نور عيني يا هشاق تغفل عنا وتبخل يا خير مرسل ارحم شجيع الله الله لما ناداني هو فصرت فصرت عبدا
مملوكا له
الله الله لما ناداني هو
فصرت عبدا
مملوكا له إني محب بذكر أحمد بشر محبا ولو برؤيا أهديك حبي صلاة ربي ما دام قلبي بذكر حيا الله الله
لما ناداني
هو فصرت عبدا
مملوكا له
هو الله الله
لما ناداني
هو فصرت عبدا
مملوكا له
هو كذا سلامي على دوامي عند الصباح مع العشية لولاك يا زينة الوجود ما طاب عيشي ولا وجودي الله الله لما ناداني هو فصرت عبدا
مملوكا له
الله الله لما ناداني هو فصرت عبدا
مملوكا له
هو ولا طرنام في صلاتي ولا ركوعي ولا سجودي على ليالي الرضا علينا أودي لحاضر منك عودي الله الله
لما ناداني هو
فصرت عبدا
مملوكا له
الله الله لما ناداني هو فصرت عبدا
مملوكا
له أودي علينا بكل خير بالمصطفى طيب الجدود بالله عيد بصالح عيد فإن شوقي لكم يزيد الله الله
لما ناداني
هو فصرت عبدا
مملوكا له
الله الله لما ناداني هو فصرت عبدا مملوكا له وجدد كل يوم وصلي فإن يوم وصال عيد خذوا فؤادي وفتشوه وقلبوه كما تريد الله الله لما ناداني هو فصرت عبدا مملوكا له الله الله لما ناداني هو فصرت عبدا مملوكا له وإن وجدتم فيه سواكم علي زيد البعاد زيد ثم الصلاة على نبينا وآله ركع السجود الله الله لما ناداني هو فصرت أبدا مملوكا له الله الله لما ناداني هو فصرت عبدا مملوكا له.
Inshallah. Nasheed number 7, page 18 on the Urdu Qali book. Allahu, 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 Allahu. राज में अर्श पर मुस्तफा पहुँचे मेराज में अर्श पर मुस्तफा तब ना माबूद बंदे में पर्दा रहा तब ना माबूद बंदे में पर्दा रहा तब मलाइक ने हजरत से झुककर कहा तब मलाइक ने हजरत से झुककर कहा सारी मखलूक में हक नुमा तू ही तू अल्लाहु 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 क्यों पे आए बने हैदर ने जामे फना क्यों पे आए बने हैदर ने जामे फना काल खिंचवाए तबरेज़ ने क्यों भला काल खिंचवाए तबरेज़ ने क्यों भला दार पर चढ़ के मंसूर ने ये कहा दार पर चढ़ के मंसूर ने ये कहा सब बनाते खिलौने दे रहा तू ही तू अल्लाहु 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 खालिक़े कुल है तू इसमें क्या गुफ्तगू खालिक़े कुल है तू इसमें क्या गुफ्तगू सारे आलम को है तेरी ही जुस्तजू सारे आलम को है तेरी ही जुस्तजू तेरी जलवागरी है आया 400 तेरी जलवागरी है आया 400 ला शरीका लहू मालिक मुल्क तू अल्लाहु 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 ला इलाहा तेरी शान या वहदा हो ला इलाहा तेरी शान 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 ला इलाहा, तेरी शान 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 ला इलाहा, तेरी शान 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 ला इलाहा, तेरी शान या वहदहू तो ख्यालो तजस्सुस तू ही आरज़ू, तो ख्यालो तजस्सुस तू ही आरज़ू। आँख की रोशनी दिल की आवाज़ तू, आँख की रोशनी दिल की आवाज़ तू, था भी तू है भी तू, था भी तू है भी तू, होगा भी तू ही तू। अल्लाहू 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 अल्लाहू।
سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. بنشرة النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله الكرام وعلى مشايخنا في طريقة النقشبندية الوحدية وسائر ساداتنا بصدقنا. الفاتحة. الشفاعة رسول الكريم. فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أطيعوا الله أطيعوا الرسول وأولي الأمر منكم. فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ومولانا محمد المصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم. بمددكم ونزلكم سيدي رسول الكريم حبيب الحسين مدد يا سيدي سلطان الأولياء من الشيخ عبد القيد الدغستاني ستانش محمد ناظم على الحقاني مولانا الشيخ نرجان ميرحمدي الشيخ أدنان القباني الشيخ محمد عبد الخالق الخوش دواني صاحب زمان سيد محمد المهدي عليه السلام، روح الله سيدنا عيسى عليه السلام، سيف الله سيدنا عليه السلام، ثم سيدنا أبو بكر الصديق، سيدنا عمر، سيدنا عثمان، إمام الحسن عليه السلام، إمام الحسين عليه السلام، سيداتنا فاطمة عليه السلام، وسائر وساداتنا في بركات عرس مباركة سيدتنا زينب عليه السلام، وسائر وساداتنا وصدقين على الفاتحة. ببركات ولادات مولانا الشيخ هشام كباني قدس الله سيره وسائر وساداتنا وصدقين على الفاتحة. مبارك سيدي الحمد لله. فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أطيعوا الله أطيعوا الرسول وأولي الأمر منكم. And always a reminder for myself, أنا عبدك العاجز الضعيف والمسكين والضال والجهل but for the grace of Allah that we're still in existence, and alhamdulillah that Allah guided us on this immense gift to the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. And without a doubt its reality and its immense power, that in the month in which we keep talking about Surah Munafiqeen and its importance, that for the 7th month, 7th holy openings, the 7 openings of the heart, everything to open on this path of sincerity is to destroy hypocrisy. The outward enemy of hypocrisy, because on this subject we see very little questions. Not too many people are comfortable asking about hypocrisy, they'd rather ask about other types of questions. It's an uncomfortable subject because of its immense reality, that to open the heart and open the 7 points of the head, to open the layers of the heart, to open the 7 names and the reality of why 7 tawaf, and all of these secrets that come on the 7th month. Allah gives to us Surah Munafiqeen to see that this hypocrisy must end. That one, it seems like the heavens are ringing a very loud bell of actual physical hypocrisy that has overtaken, because the deceitful one is moving. As the deceitful one moves upon this earth, hypocrisy becomes rampant. The inner hypocrisy that tariqah has come to remove. Hypocrisy is a destruction and evilness. With the inner hypocrisy, very difficult to open anything from Allah's immense rahmah and mercy. And they come to teach us how to destroy the hypocrisy and sustain ourselves within Allah's mercy. But without a doubt always the questions begin to come, and especially in the month of hypocrisy, that everything in our life is a madad. Everything in our life is a continuous state of support, and that Allah wants for us that to understand everything in our lives comes from Allah. So this is without a doubt. But the minute you have a difficulty and you pick up the phone for help, that's madad. If you get stuck on the freeway and your car needs repair and you begin to call service representatives, that's madad. If anything that we do in our life that we seek a means towards something is madad, and in every aspect of our life we use that. And the outer hypocrite always has to enter in to try to convince the inner hypocrite. We said before in the talk of devils that many people are talking as Zahiri people, external scholars, they obsess about outward devils, this is a devil, that's a devil, this is a devil, this is a devil. But they forgot that the inner devil is the one that calls the outside devil. Because if there's no inside devil, then the devil's outside, who cares? It's got no pull on you, no hand on you. But haqqaiq and the realities come and say, no, it's actually the inner devil that keeps opening all the doors and unlocks the windows, so all the outer devils come in and attack. So the threat and the danger lies within. Why Prophet taught us about the outside was how to fight them, but then taught us the greatest battle is your inside devil. So you have to be trained on how to fight the outside. You wash and fast and dhikr and salah and everything Allah gave to us. But Prophet gave to us as a warning that the greatest battle lies within. It's jihad al-akbar. By understanding that, the tariqahs come to destroy this inner hypocrite. That in this life we lead, now if you would have taken it back 150 years ago, they had more sincerity, people had more yaqeen. If they were travelling on a road and they fell into difficulty, they had to summons through their heart, and they would make a prayer in their heart that, please I'm in need and send somebody to help me my Lord. And inevitably if the pious and the person was pious, then a fellow traveller would come along the way, because they had tawakkul, they had their reliance upon Allah. If you were travelling far from home, you would get a signal within your heart, something's happening, I have to go back home. And people were communicating with the power of their heart. But in this day and age where every technology from Allah has been taken away and then substituted with shaitan's technology, with the jinn technologies, so that we would not use the power Allah gave to us. But the outer hypocrite always enters into these discussions and says, this is a bid'ah, this is innovation, this is a shirk. What does it have to do with worshipness? Means the words they start to use, they don't understand that they are hypocrites. The mere factor that when they say that there is no such thing as madad and calling for help, and that everything is based on only calling Allah, what we just explained. If you got stuck on the road, don't be a hypocrite, call Allah. How many have that certainty that they can sit in their heart, make the dua, and then Allah will send a tow truck to get you? Because even when the tow truck comes, it's from Allah's permission. If Allah doesn't give a permission, that truck will never reach you. It will break down, he'll decide he doesn't want to come. Means if Allah doesn't give bi-idhnillah, without the permission of Allah, nothing happens, that's already a given. This is a kindergarten level of understanding. But what they want us to understand, look, every aspect of our life is madad, they just don't realize it. If you ask for help, that's madad. If you watched a video on how to cook, that was madad. If you… anything in our life, think of anything in our life where we're seeking a means to an understanding. When those same people said you should rely only on Allah, they don't. They don't connect their heart and come up with a recipe, they don't connect their heart and get help on the freeway. And if they're being robbed in a burglary into their home, they definitely don't connect their heart, say everything, wait, hold on, Allah sending support. So for every aspect of their life it's okay, because according to them then this is a shirk, this is a making partnership with Allah. But tariqahs come with enlightenment. I said, what are you talking about, this word that you use, making a partner with Allah? This is a big punishment to say something like that. But in every day of our life we're using a means of which Allah has given to us, that everything comes by Allah, but He gave us a phone, this technology of a phone, to use it. And bi-idhnillah, with the permission of Allah, when you dial, Ya Rabbi send me help, and then I call for police and Allah sends them to come. Ya Rabbi please help me, I need to call a tow truck. You communicate within your heart, and with the permission of Allah everything comes to us. So the tariqahs come to teach people, look, everybody's doing this madad, they just don't know it, and they keep making these horrible expressions of grievous punishments. To make a partnership with Allah, that's like making an idol and saying that this idol will now save me, help me and cure me, and I pray to that idol. That's not anything of what people are doing. But they take the grace and the blessings of Allah and they use them. They make their phone call knowing that Allah to send the support, and that's madad. They want to learn something on the internet, that's madad. They want to learn something about their deen, they watch a video, that's madad. Because you're seeking a means towards Allah's goal, you're seeking a way in which to enlighten yourself, train yourself, teach yourself. So the tariqahs come to remove, this is the month where Allah's teaching that follow the tariqahs, because they remove this inner hypocrite. Because nothing could be worse than somebody who uses these words to spiritual teachers but in their everyday life they use it. And judge not for you shall be judged. That Allah holds that servant to account. Didn't you just say that to one of these shaykhs? I'm going to hold that for you and now ask you when I see you next, that you said this but you were doing this, you said this and you were doing that. And that hypocrisy is the sickness that has to die. That hypocrisy will never take us to heaven. And that's why the Turuqs, they are the school of excellence and moral excellence. We said many times in our 35 years of experience and dealing with people, the extent of the hypocrisy of these people is unbelievable. If we put in our homes beautiful pictures of shaykhs, why? Because there's hadiths from them. The face of a wali is more powerful than the mountain of Jabal Uhud, the face of a qutb. And even having picture of Jabal Uhud is a shifa and healing for you. So it means that when you look at the face of pious people, there's a soul attached. It reminds you of your Lord. Inner hypocrite says there's no pictures in Islam. For me. For them, every type of forbidden picture that remind them of every zina, every badness, every horribleness, disallowed through their magazine, through their television, through their newspaper, through the money they have in their pocket of dead presidents. Everything for the hypocrite is okay. Every picture all surrounding them. They even to the extent of being on social media, which is a non-stop bombardment of images and inappropriate images, they're cursing us and say, why are you doing zikr? This is innovation. And the person is on TikTok, which there's not a stream of zikrs coming through TikTok. First you have to ask the guy, what are you doing here? Because you're not using it for Allah, that's very obvious. It's just the hypocrisy of everything. And that's why we saw all of it in our lives, especially tariqah. So anybody exposed to tariqah, they get astonished. Why do they say this is wrong? Why is they say this? Well, because this is a path towards the light. And the biggest barrier to the light is the hypocrite. And how would you know a hypocrite unless Allah sends the outside hypocrite? Where you're like asking, what is this guy saying? Then why is this a shirk and making a partner with Allah? Because I'm asking for help. But when he picks up his phone, that's not a shirk. When he asks for help from 500 different people, that's not a shirk. When we want to celebrate the birth of Prophet they say this is innovation. Then they send you a notice on social media, it's my son's birthday. And this is the sickness. This is why Allah especially to tariqah people, because tariqah people if they're not strong, they hear the words of hypocrites and begin to have doubt. That's was the biggest danger, right? The Jewish person come to you and says, your religion's awful. You say, okay, alhamdulillah, this is my religion, your religion to yourself. Christian person say same thing, it's not a problem. Because they have their own faith, that's why they follow their faith. We have our own faith, we follow our own faith. But the one whom says he's from your faith and says everything from hypocrisy creates a doubt amongst people, and that's the danger. That weak people or new people come and say that, what is he talking about? Why would being ruqya and having Allah's name on my neck, why would that be something wrong? There's not anything wrong. They wear a cross to work and they're trying to tell you not to put Allah's name on your ruqya and your taweez. And that same individual probably puts a suit and tie which his tie is a cross. If you look at the evolution of a tie, they wrap around the neck and a string coming down. They're wearing a, what do you call them, nasara? You're wearing a cross on your neck and you're talking about wearing Allah's name is an innovation. In every aspect of our life, from what they eat, how they pray, what they say, what they do, how they interact with Allah is about hypocrisy. And the tariqahs comes to tell us and to teach us hypocrisy must be destroyed, and that Allah's way is to destroy hypocrisy. that, Ya Rabbi, all these things around me, grant me from the blessings of these pictures. Let my eyes always to see the faces in which You're happy with, and by looking at their faces it reminds me of the love and the way of Sayyidina Muhammad. And this becomes our battle to exist in this dunya. That's why everything from the tariqah is to bring down that disease, to bring down that sickness. And that's why the tariqah people see it the most. They come across every aspect of this way. These are the people, if they see a tasbih in your hand, they say, this is innovation. Then how can remembering Allah be innovative? As if something wrong. But the phone in your hand from shaitan is not innovative. Then we wear a ring, and the craziest one is you wear a ring and the person said this was a shirk. How shirk? What does it have to do with the worshipness of Allah? You kissed a black stone. I'm just wearing a ring on my hand. But how you come up with these words? And again, it's just the secret of hypocrisy, just not knowing anything but saying everything. And there's a deep reality behind everything, an immense reality behind all of these practices. But we pray that Allah give us the strength to destroy our inner demon, that inner demon that makes a partnership with the outer demon, and then they plan together to bring us down. That everything that comes from the tariqah, from the heart of Prophet is a medicine for its time and a protection for its time. The only thing is that these people don't know what time it is. They're stuck somewhere because of the deception of shaitan. What shaitan is planning now and how he's moving upon this earth, it requires us to keep a strong connection with Sayyidina Muhammad. All these other issues are not going to resolve anything, they're not going to help anyone, but they can break the connection with Prophet. If you take out all of the heavenly barakahs but you leave all of the satanic system, you find the person to become empty. This is the role of a hypocrite. Put your tasbih down but your phone is okay. Take your ring off but wearing a shirt with some sort of a band on it or a designer label on it, and now the designer labels are disclosing to you they're satanic. They put images of dead children, they say, this is what we worship. All of the controversy that they had about the fashion industry was for what? Their disclosure. And that's why we said, when people don't know what time it is, they don't understand what shaitan is doing. Those fashion industries, they disclose they work for shaitan. They're literally Satanists. And everything that they put out has an incantation upon it, has a prayer upon it to reduce the energy of people and to take away the faith of people. And anything that you support, you have a share in that support in that organization. If you support towards good, you take the barakah and the blessings of the good. If you support towards evilness, you take a share of their evilness. That's why shaitan made the disclosure. See how like a $4 billion company comes out and talks about slaughtering people, and all the designers were dressed in blood and red and dead children. And so this is horrific. The designer came back and said, sorry, with fingers crossed. Wasn't sorry. It was to blaspheme Allah. So it's a blasphemy against Allah. And that when the person supports it, what happens? They can't claim ignorance. They can't go to Allah and say, Allah said, we all know, we all has own social media. As a result you're a shareholder now of that. That's why shaitan's setting people up. He knows what will get them to be punished, what difficulties will come to them. Take away the barakah and bring all of the difficulties and sickness upon mankind. We pray that Allah inspire us towards the destruction of hypocrisy and the perfection of our love and ishq for Sayyidina Muhammad. And on these holy nights nothing more beautiful than asking for the support of Ahlul Bayt. Sayyidina Zainab salam, a great warrior in the way of truth, of what she witnessed of death and suffering and the suffering of her family and her brothers and sisters, and then the ultimate suffering of witnessing Karbala. And Karbala is the apex of munafiqeen. It wasn't Jewish and Christian people killing Imam Hussein, they were calling azan and praying. They waited in the Asr to go pray, they would pray. After the Asr they came to kill Imam Hussein. Her death salam in Rajab under Surah Munafiqeen is the whole symbol of her existence. Allah kept her soul alive to come back and say what happened. That what these people did is unimaginable. They said they were with us, that they loved Sayyidina Muhammad, and you would not have done that to Prophet's sheep. If you found 2 sheep from Sayyidina Muhammad, no one would have touched them like they touched the 2 grandchildren, or they touched Imam Hussein and all the family members and grandchildren. Because it's the symbol of hypocrisy, that the hypocrite may say he's with you, but they were very jealous of Prophet and jealous of what Allah bestowed upon Sayyidina Muhammad, and what was bestowed upon the Holy Family, and even the companions suffered from the hypocrisy of the Muslim nation. So it means the greatest threat in our lives is the threat within. And in this Rajab, the overwhelming bell that being rung is that the munafiqs have moved. They've now started taking their action. They sold the Muslim people, they sold the Muslim lands, and they sold the deen. They are not the caretakers, and they don't safeguard the people nor their religion. And this is the overwhelming danger that moving upon this earth. What we can do, nothing from this physical other than identify it, but fight against the inner munafiq. The inner munafiq that says, no, my love is for Prophet, that Abrahamic accord has nothing to do with Sayyidina Ibrahim. They used this before. When the Jews and Christians were arguing that Sayyidina Ibrahim is from us, Allah said, he's not from any of you, he's Hanif and he's from us. He's pure, and you're impure people trying to attach to his name. It didn't work before, and for those who safeguard the trust, it's not going to work now. Impure and dirty belief has nothing to do with Sayyidina Ibrahim the father of faith. And this is then our responsibility in life, is to fight the munafiq inside that want to take away the sunnah, want to take away all that's important. It wants to follow the fashion, it wants to eat from their styles, it wants to do from their styles. And they say that the style of Sayyidina Muhammad is old and we can renew it. But the style of Sayyidina Muhammad is from paradise and it never grows old. That everything that Prophet brought for us, our life is try to at our best to adhere to it, to try our best to keep it, for trying our best to revive it in a time which becomes more and more difficult. We pray that Allah give us the madad and support of these amazing souls by remembering Sayyidatina Zainab salam and the immense proximity that she has to Hazrat Fatima to Imam Ali salam, to Imam al-Hasan wa Imam Hussain salam, to the nearness and love of Sayyidina Muhammad that by remembering her, having this love for her, praying a Fatiha for her, giving water for her, feeding poor children in her name, all of these acts brings us the immense lights of Rajab that we were not able to achieve. It's enough for her in this holy month, if they call this like the month of milk and honey. And if we think we're going to achieve these blessings only by our own actions, it's not correct. But by loving those whom their stations are immense in reality, by doing these good deeds in their names and the holy companion names, we pray that Allah grant us the immensities of the blessings of Rajab and to dress us from the blessings and the immensity of Rajab and the holy Isra wal Miraj opening on the 26th, the 27th of Rajab inshaAllah. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salaamun alal mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Muhammad Muhammad al-Mustafa wa Basir Surat al-Fatiha. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah. InshaAllah, what do we got from our SMC family out there? InshaAllah, putting out nice articles and alhamdulillah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum as-salam wa rahmatullah.
I've also felt when we are attending the association frequently and are near your holy light, all goodness is flowing, but when we retreat or are to ourselves, we are surrounded by evil. Madad.
Alhamdulillah, at least when we realize the madad, it's important. Had we felt it all the time, then there would be no need for the madad. And when we enter into the ocean of the Shaykh, then there's a serenity. And Allah has it designed that way. If people felt a serenity around themselves, then they wouldn't have the need for the madad, and that would cause its own sickness. So we said before, the madad is a state of everything, that a continuous state of bringing the madad so that that ocean of serenity comes. When we want to pray, we ask for the madad so that there's clarity in the salah and the serenity comes. When we want to sit for the zikr, we ask for the madad. It's an entire way of life so that I eventually disappear and go away, and that my I-ness is diminished and brought down. And we said that a day is coming exactly like I think the images from the Matrix. Why shaitan is so against madad? Because I think the example we gave today, one person just walking down the street And these shaitans want to now disclose themselves, they're going to reveal themselves, these jinns. If that jinn reveals himself to a group of common people, what do? Maybe take out weapons that don't work, maybe scream and yell that don't work, begin to run, that doesn't work. So for them that becomes like a paradise for them. They can do whatever they want and harm whoever they want to people whom can do nothing. Because even the Muslim community will have lost their connection to Prophet. Who are they going to call? You're going to call Allah when you've negated the importance of Prophet and Allah will respond to you? No. That becomes when Allah says that you're going to be punished by the hands of people whom have no mercy. What does that mean? Do anybody understand the concept of no mercy? When they had some people who say they were captured by the jinn and they were horrifically tortured, and what they saw in the place that they had been taken were all sorts of tortures upon them, because they feed off of the adrenaline and the glands and the fear, the yelling and the screaming. It produces an energy for them in which these shayateen are feeding from in mass numbers. We said before, if you think in these Western countries there's migration, they say like 800,000 people are migrating, and the common people say, oh look, this crazy government, they're allowing everybody to come to the border. Do you think that's why they have the migration? So that the 10,000 got through, or to eat the other 900,000. They're missing in trucks. As soon as you leave your home and begin to walk, nobody knows who you are, where you came from. As a result of nobody knowing who you are, there are truckloads of people put into trucks and taken away. For what? For them to eat people, to torture people and to do their way with people. And that's why these countries are telling people, come, come. Millions are on the roads thinking they're coming in. We're talking the 5,000 got through. What about the 800,000 that went missing? 200,000 to 400,000 children that went missing. Who they went missing to? These creatures are eating them. So do you think it's to their benefit if there are people whom are trained in madad? Or no, they don't know anything. They scream and yell and run. What is that going to do when they come after people? But now give the reverse, where somebody now trained in madad and surrendered themselves in understanding the madad, they achieve like the hadith is describing, hadith al-Quds, that as soon as they enter the madad, Allah says, I'm the eyes in which you see, the ears in which you hear, the tongue in which you speak, the hands in which you touch and the feet in which you move. That one of those types of people walking and all of a sudden these jinns appear and start to do whatever sort of horrific thing they want to do. Just one of those servants immediately goes into the madad, and whomever Allah wants sends through them, even the mu'min jinn will come through them and now come out and fight them. And since they expose themselves, we'll kill them. This is their greatest fear, is that if they put themselves into a vulnerable position, they can be harmed. By who? By Muslim warriors, not by ignorant fools that don't know anything. And this is their fear. So of course it's to their benefit to tell people, don't do madad. They make like a sign, don't do madad so we can eat you. Right? Because one rijal is like 1,000 men in their capacity. Why? They're hadith al-Qudsi. And we have in our own life experience, we have this. We gave the example many times. A young boy came to tariqah, we call him Muhammad Argentini. And short version of his story, he went to a political office, he was not Muslim, and the political Palestinian group he tried to sign up with and eventually got involved with, and there was a lady and man who were heading that office, and they turned out to be vampires. There's not pious people running those organizations and the crazy things they were doing. And later he came to our community in Los Angeles traveling looking for help. So he told the whole story, but we're going straight into the story, that he got involved, something happened, he went to one of their homes, very bad things started to happen, realized the two people were vampires. Literally satanic jinn creatures that wanted to harm him, and they put something on him like a freeze where he couldn't move, and he didn't know anything about Islam, nor anything about tariqah. He said, at that moment this happened, the two shaykh faces appeared before me. I saw two men with beards and turbans, and as soon as their faces appeared I started to recite fluent Arabic. And as I recited fluent Arabic, my spiritual power grabbed both of them by their necks and started to lift them off the ground, just by the faces being present looking at him. And he said, I was going to finish it. They said, Muhammad Argentini, no permission for that. And immediately he dropped them, he ran out of the country. He was so frightened from what he experienced, and somehow he got himself all the way into Los Angeles. He went to the Wahhabi mosques and they said, we have nothing to do with that, you go to the Sufis. And he came to the Sufi mosque, he came to our center. And Muhammad Argentini came in and said, yeah, I had this experience and I saw these two faces, and as soon as I saw these faces I had these abilities. I said, let me show you a book. So, are these the faces? I said, yeah, these are the faces. It was Mawlana Shaykh Hisham and Shaykh Nazim, Sultan al-Awliya. And immediately he went to Michigan and to meet, and the story was validated. Means the tariqah has many of these understandings. It's just one of thousands of stories, not stories but realities of people. What Allah wants to open, when Allah wants to open it, nobody can say no. قُلُ مَلِكُ الْمُلْكِ تُؤْتِي الْمُلْكَ مَن تَشَاءُ وَتَنزِعُ الْمُلْكَ مَن تَشَاءُ وَتُعِزُّ مَن تَشَاءُ. Who can limit what Allah wants to open? If they open their mouth and say they can limit it, Allah destroy them and make them to be nothing. Because Allah's kingdom is not something anybody understands except the king's men who work for the king. So they understand what the kingdom has, the power it has, and has not even been opened up onto this earth, that power. So it's a matter of people who practice and are vigilant over their heart and preparing for all these days, preparing for energy, and ignoring all the people whom are going to be eaten, right? They don't know their tandoori chicken yet. Let them complain and complain and complain, and when somebody start putting the sauce on you and about to eat you, you remember my face. Maybe it'll help you at that time. Inshallah. Nice answer. Just to show these aliens and the people are now tandoori chicken. Then they say, what was that shaykh talking about, these ta'weezes, where's these ta'weezes? You know how many thousands of ta'weezes have been distributed? This is the honour that they gave us from Prophet's kingdom, that to put out the people for protection, put out their ta'weezes for their homes, for their cars, for their persons. Just put it out, don't question it, you're going to see what happens when the thing starts to fall apart. For now it may not make sense, maybe you think it's something stylish, it's okay, style everything with all these beautiful things, and when the time is necessary and Allah show the believers what they believed in, inshaAllah. And those who took away belief, Allah will also show them with regret. What Allah describes on the Yawm al-Mashar, when the people are biting their things, I can't imagine why I came against these things. And that's exactly what's going to happen. What's the benefit of trying to diminish the love and the authority of Prophet? Why? Why to do that? So this is horrible.
Assalamu alaikum, Sayyidi.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, I've been trying to spread this message on social media, but always got stuck somewhere. Is this all due to my inner hypocrite? Please, madad, and give ijaza.
Inshallah, just share everywhere. Don't worry about who's understanding, not understanding. That's not important. The importance is one, that I share so that Allah mark me as somebody who tried to do something. That's what you're trying to gain. You're not converting people, because we don't want to put our ego into anything. I'm now going to convert millions of people based on this. It's that my life was to show Allah my khidmat, I want to serve. Shaykh made the easiest service, take the articles and send them out. Go get some food and feed some people. Go get the charity and put out the charity links and see if somebody will build a well or give a qurban or give food away. So this is the khidmat in our life of service. How Allah makes it to be beautiful is beyond imagination, because our whole life was trained like that. The shaykh would tell me, go hand out flyers for the zikr. I would hand out flyers and then the zikr would be filled with people. And I was so surprised and amazed. I said, did you get the flyer? And he said, no. He asked the next guy, did you get the flyer I put out? I said, no. Everybody in the zikr had nothing to do with the flyer I sent out. Because Allah wanted to show, you just do something and I will send whom I want to send. But you have to show me that you're going to do something. So our life was you take one step, leave Allah to take 99 steps inshaAllah on how He wants to make it and to multiply it inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum, Sayyidi.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, our inner hypocrisy may have different levels, from small to big actions, thoughts in our daily life. Should we tackle the big first in the process of inner fight? Thank you, Sayyidi.
You can go after the most dangerous ones first, and we've described that if you start attacking Prophet you are in grave danger. You start saying this hadith is weak, this, who are you to know what is weak and strong, and this is not your business. Your business is to keep the love for Prophet, keep the sunnah of Prophet. Anyone try to talk against the hadith and against the sunnah, you don't want anything to do with them, because you're building an immense love. And as a result of that love, then you build that love with the shaykh. So when the shaykh gives a talk, don't come against it. Don't let your waswas say, hey, this was wrong, this was wrong. That's again coming against Prophet. So he said, don't be concerned with who's talking to you, but be concerned who's talking through him. So when you attack his words, you're attacking him. So you get the flute out of the guy and start beating and breaking the flute, okay, congratulations, you broke the flute. But who you really insulted was the one who was sending out a message through him. And that's what people have to be worried about. He's nobody, we can insult him all we want, or you can use his first name and talk him and degrade him. But that's by coming and taking and breaking the flute of somebody, but you didn't affect and really understand who was talking through him. And that ihtiram and respect has to be kept. If it's kept, we said before, the shaykh becomes like a portal into their presence, and they become the reality of that hadith, right? They become the ears in which you hear, the eyes in which you see, means that the Prophet is hearing through their ears, is seeing through their eyes, is speaking through their tongue, is holding through their hand and walking through their feet. So they are the walking hadith al-Qudsi of Prophet and their shaykhs and their shaykhs and their shaykhs. That's the inheritance, and that's the why tariqahs are based on manners. It's because be careful who you're in front of, because they're like a live mic connected to very powerful souls, inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum, Sayyidi.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, you had spoken of piercing a veil with alcohol and drugs. If we had done this in the past, how do we raise up the veil going forward?
Yeah, that veil of breaking the veil at that level, once you abstain from these bad things and these bad actions, Allah brings back the veil. There are people whom have pierced it so bad, that's why you see them on the street. Right? The one whom burns the veil either through alcohol and drugs, what happens? They see the creatures. As a result they can no longer work, they don't sit in their homes because they're screaming and yelling, and they end up homeless on the street. Then they do more drugs and alcohol as a medication for themselves, right? So that they don't hear the voices and they don't see. And it doesn't work, so you drive by homeless areas with your children. As an observation, I said, if you do drugs and alcohol, look at what the shaykh is talking. And go slowly and you see each one of them is surrounded by shayateen. And they're talking to them left and right, left and right, left and right. Because they open something they shouldn't have opened. And we said before, if you see these creatures, they drive you mad because they don't leave the person alone knowing that they can see, and they start talking and horrific events and energy begin to open for the servant. So anyone who reached that stage wouldn't be asking any questions because they'd be out on the streets. Hard to bring them back and hard to put a ta'weez and veil them, because even the ta'weez will burn, they'll take it off, they won't even go near water to be washed and to be clean. So this is a very dangerous stage. But those who witness things because of their use, then Allah saved them that this is not what they signed up for. They didn't want to witness those things and they wanted to abstain from these types of visions. So these are very dangerous realities. And then also these people whom seek these visions, they say, oh, we can take this ayahuasca and other chemicals and DMT or whatever these things are called so that we can experience. You're not experiencing anything heavenly, you're going to experience the satanic world. And if these creatures attach themselves to you, that's like a Ouija board. They will not leave you alone. You broke the a'udhu. You willfully invited these creatures into your life, you sought them out, you took these garbage, and as a result you opened a veil with them. They will attach themselves to people at first like anything else. You know the drug dealers, they give their samples for free, right? So that you come and get attracted to their life and to that world. So many people said it was amazing, it was so life-saving. I felt liberated from years of torment. Wait a few more years and find that person, and they probably jumped off a roof or hung themselves, God forbid, because they don't leave humans alone. The whole plan was to give them a little bit of excitement and then really take them, because they want to occupy the human and they want to use all of the human ability through them. They're looking for something to ride. So they enter into that human and overtake their life and destroy them and bring them down to nothing. So these are the limits in which Allah gave to us to stay away from. And this is the barakah of a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem, is to keep always the limit of a'udhu and don't enter into their realm, inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum, Shaykh. How much practices should one do for the madad to open?
Fair enough, every day. You do the madad every day until you're connecting and you make your heart connected, and spend a few minutes every day just connecting your heart until you know that you're feeling a connection with the shaykh. And everything else that he's given, do your charity, do your good deeds, that all of these good characteristics, they allow the servant into the circle. So our life is to get into the circle. If I can get into this circle, then alhamdulillah, I'm now given an opportunity to connect my heart. But that circle, its requirements are good deeds and good character. So people with bad deeds and bad character, yeah, they're not going to feel anything. So they have to give that away, they have to stop those things. They can't harm people, they shouldn't harm people with their tongue, with their actions, and that they be charitable and giving and loving and good character, living a life of khidmat. Allah then open for them, now come into their diwan, come in to sit into their assembly. And when you sit into their assembly with your reality, then as soon as you connect, then they begin to connect back with you and to open up the heart, inshaAllah. But it has all of its criteria. So you have to go through the TSA to get on your flight, right? So I want to fly to New York, but just because you want to fly to New York is just one part of the understanding. You got to get a ticket, then you got to go through the baggage check and the luggage check and security check. Why? Because they want to know if you're capable of being on the plane. So our life is more complicated than that. You have to pass the TSA, you have to pass Allah's observations, and that the angels and to observe the good character of people and the cleanliness of their character, inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum, Shaykh.
Wa alaykum as-salam wa rahmatullah.
Is there anything we can do to help and rescue these kids that are facing horrific difficulties?
Save yourself. That's the greatest thing that you can do, is when somebody decides they want to save themselves so they can really do something. If you can't give what you don't have, right? This expression says, I can't give what I don't have. So if I really want to give, I have to have. So it means I have to perfect myself, clean myself, make my connection with the Shaykh, make my connection with Prophet and grant my spiritual strength. When Allah grants that spiritual strength, now I have the ability and Allah inshaAllah sends the resources, and now my khidmat can be real powerful and real true. So that's the whole purpose of, you see, our system. When people say, why is this system so regimented versus other people aren't? And that's why we talked on all of these different subjects. If you get the book, The 6 Powers of the Heart, you have to meditate. If you don't meditate, how are you going to have juzba? How are you going to have any type of attraction when you don't make tafakkur? It doesn't just come. So then they have to be a people who they continuously meditate so that this jazab and juzba comes to them. As a result of this magnetic connection with the shaykhs, then the fires and the lights and the energy begin to dress the servant. That's tariqah. So if people are not doing that, really not in tariqah. And if they're not training to do the madad and the connection, again how are they going to be safe from these attacks that are coming? So that's the problem though. When people don't know what attacks are coming, then they're not prescribing the correct medication. So how are people going to protect against shaitans and possessions and every type of horrific thing? Just because they say they have a shaykh and they're in tariqah, what does that mean? They don't know the shaykh, they don't know even themselves. So what's the benefit of that? Tariqah is not like a noun that you just like, I got a polo shirt and I have a tariqah turban, therefore now I'm something special. But tariqah is an action that I came in, I gave my bayat. I didn't take bayat because I'm not going to take anything, I'm going to give everything. I gave my bayat, I gave my life, I gave my way to reach to the hand of Prophet inshaAllah. And then it's a lifelong process inshaAllah. Subhana Rabbil Rabbil Izzati Amma Yasifoon, Salaamun ala al-Mursaleen, walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Bi hurmati Muhammad al-Mustafa, bi sirri Surat al-Fatiha. Shukran ya Rasul Kareem. Ameen. InshaAllah بالنيات ختم خرج الآن. Can you operate this one? 20. Where do we keep it? In the Zikr, where do we keep it? Facing this direction?
In the Zikr?
No, there.
Yeah, we're just facing that.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أستغفر الله 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 العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه إنه هو التواب الرحيم من كل ذنب ومعصية ومن كل ما يخالف دين الإسلام من كل ما يخالف الشريعة من كل ما يخالف الطريقة من كل ما يخالف المعارف من كل ما يخالف الحقيقة من كل ما يخالف العظيم يا أرحم الراحمين يا الله اللهم يا مسبب الأسباب يا مفتح الأبواب يا مقلب القلوب والأبصار يا دليل المتحيرين ويا غياث المستغيثين يا حي يا قيوم يا ذو الجلال والإكرام وأفوض أمري إلى الله إن الله بصير بالعباد. Rabit al-Sharif asking to see ourselves as a Sharif in the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Bimadadakum wa nazarakum Sayyidi ya Rasul Kareem ya Habib al-Azim.
Suratul Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen Ar-Rahmanir Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen Ar-Rahmanir Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. صلوات اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. 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 سورة انشراح. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك
فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر سورة الإخلاص بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر سورة الفاتحة بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين صلوات اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم 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 اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم
صل يا ربي وسلم جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وكل أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. إلى الشيخ النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى أصحابه الكرام وعلى مشايخنا في طريقة النقشبندية العلية خاصة شيخ نقشبند محمد ويسي البخاري فتاولي الشيخ عبد الفايز الدغستاني محمد ناصر محقاني وعلى الشيخ الشام الكرباني الشيخ عدنان الكرباني الشيخ محمد عادل مبدأ خليفة الخرج الدواني صاحب زمان سيد محمد المهدي عليه السلام روح الله سيدنا عيسى عليه السلام سيف الله سيدنا عليه السلام ثم سيدنا أبو بكر الصديق سيدنا عمر سيدنا عثمان إمام الحسن عليه السلام إمام الحسين عليه السلام سيدتنا الفاطمة عليه السلام وسائر ساداتنا صدقنا الفاتحة. الشغل يا رسول الكريم
فاعلم أنه لا إله إلا الله 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 لا إله ilaha illallah, la 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 ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله عليه صلوات الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله عليه صلوات الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد خليل الله عليه صلوات الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد خليل الله عليه صلوات الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد حبيب الله عليه صلوات الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد حبيب الله عليه صلوات الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد صفي الله عليه صلوات الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد صفي الله عليه صلوات الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد نبي الله عليه صلوات الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد نبي الله عليه صلوات الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد نجي الله عليه صلوات الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد نجي الله عليه صلوات الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد شفيع الله عليه صلوات الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد شفيع الله عليه صلوات الله والسلام عليك. Allah 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 Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel, ni'mal mawla wa ni'mal nasir, wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahil aliyyil azim. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel, ni'mal mawla wa ni'mal nasir, wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahil aliyyil azim. Allahu Allah haq, 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 Allahu Allah hai, 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 Allah hai, Allah hai, Allah hai, Ya Qayyum, 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 Allah hai, Ya Qayyum. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel, ni'mal mawla wa ni'mal nasir, wala hawla wala quwwata illa billahil aliyyil azim. Yahu Yahu Ya Daim, Yahu Yahu Ya Daim, Yahu Yahu Ya Daim, Allah Yahu Ya Daim, Allah Yahu Ya Daim, Ya Daim, Ya Daim, Ya Daim, Ya Allah, Ya Halim, Ya Halim, Ya Halim, Ya Allah, Ya Hafiz, Ya Hafiz, Ya Hafiz, Ya Allah, Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ya Allah, Ya Ghaffar, Ya Ghaffar, Ya Ghaffar, Ya Allah, Ya Sattar, Ya Sattar, Ya Sattar, Ya Allah, Ya Fattah, Ya Fattah, Ya Fattah, Ya Allah, Ya Mujib, Ya Mujib, Ya Mujib, Ya Allah, Ya Mu'izz, Ya Mu'izz, Ya Mu'izz, Ya Allah, Ya Mu'in, Ya Mu'in, Ya Mu'in, Ya Allah, Ya Wadud, Ya Wadud, Ya Wadud, Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahman, Ya Allah, Ya Rahim, Ya Rahim, Ya Rahim, Ya Allah, Ya Hannan, Ya Hannan, Ya Hannan, Ya Allah, Ya Mannan, Ya Mannan, Ya Mannan, Ya Allah, Ya Dayyan, Ya Dayyan, Ya Dayyan, Ya Allah, Ya Subhan, Ya Subhan, Ya Subhan, Ya Allah, Ya Sultan, Ya Sultan, Ya Sultan, Ya Allah, Ya Aman, Ya Aman, Ya Aman, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Antallah, 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 Ya Allah, Huwallah, 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 Ya Allah, Huwallah, 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 Ya Allah. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel, ni'mal mawla wa ni'man nasir, wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahil aliyyil azim. Hasbunallah, Rabbuna Allah, 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 Hasbunallah, Rabbuna Allah. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel, ni'mal mawla wa ni'man nasir, wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahil aliyyil azim. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم 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 حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم يا غالبا غير مغلوب 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 يا شاهدا غير مغيب يا شاهدا غير مغيب يا شاهدا غير مغيب يا قاربا غير بعيد يا قاربا غير بعيد يا قاربا غير بعيد يا غالبا غير مغلوب يا غالبا غير مغلوب يا غالبا غير مغلوب صلوات اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم 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 اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم
صل يا ربي وسلم جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وكل أجمعين الحمد لله رب العالمين. بنشرف النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم عليه وصحبه الكرام. قلنا من شيخنا في طريقة النقشبندية العلية خاصة شان نقشبند محمد ويسع البخاري، سلطان عروج الشيخ عبد الفايز الدغستاني، سلطان الشيخ محمد عازم عادل الحكاني، مولانا الشيخ الشام كباني، الشيخ عدنان كباني، الشيخ محمد عادل، محمد خالق الخلش الدواني، وصاحب زمان سيد محمد المهدي عليه السلام، روح الله سيدنا عيسى عليه السلام، سيف الله سيدنا عليه السلام، تنبع سيدنا أبو بكر الصديق، سيدنا عمر، سيدنا عثمان، إمام الحسن عليه السلام، إمام الحسين عليه السلام، سيداتنا فاطمة عليه السلام، سائر ساداتنا والصديقين. الفاتحة. شهد يا رسول الكريم. آمين. Inshallah, Allah bless everyone, bless everyone. Thank you all for joining, and thank you for all the links and everybody sharing and making artwork and putting out articles. Allah bless everyone in this holy month with the beatific lights and love of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his Ahlul Bayt and holy companions. And inshaAllah give us a life in which to see next week, and zikr again Thursday, Friday, Saturday بحرمة محمد المصطفى وسيلة سورة الفاتحة. الشفاعة يا رسول الكريم. آمين. Thank you guys. شكرا everyone. Assalamu alaikum.
Shaykh AI. The Shaykh AI bot is designed to embody the principles of Sufism in the digital realm, providing guidance and wisdom inspired by Maulana Shaykh Nurjan Mirahmadi's teachings on spirituality, Islam, and the journey of the soul. The key benefits of this bot includes accessibility to the Shaykh's teachings at any time, helping seekers of knowledge to learn and grow in their spiritual path. Compassionate and respectful responses aligned with the Shaykh's approach, fostering a loving environment for discussions on faith. A resource for learning about the practical aspects of Sufism and Islamic spirituality, offering insights into the journey towards divine love. This powerful tool is multilingual and able to converse in many languages. Introducing Shaykh AI. The Shaykh AI bot is designed to embody the principles of Sufism in the digital realm, providing guidance and wisdom inspired by Maulana Shaykh Nurjan Mirahmadi's teachings on spirituality, Islam, and the journey of the soul. The key benefits of this bot includes accessibility to the Shaykh's teachings at any time, helping seekers of knowledge to learn and grow in their spiritual path. Compassionate and respectful responses aligned with the Shaykh's approach, fostering a loving environment for discussions on faith. A resource for learning about the practical aspects of Sufism and Islamic spirituality, offering insights into the journey towards divine love. This powerful tool is multilingual and able to converse in many languages.
In the heavenly realm, the heart holds a central and revered position, serving as the locus of divine connection and spiritual enlightenment. Drawing from timeless wisdoms, unlocking the 6 powers of the heart offers insights and guided practices to help individuals purify and awaken the heart towards inner illumination. As a certified sheikh in the field of meditation, Shaykh Nurjan Mirahmadi reveals the 6 intrinsic powers of the heart, each serving as a key to unlocking the secrets of the human soul. Available on Amazon.com.
Welcome to the new Muhammadan Way app. We have built this powerful app with the seeker in mind. With features such as geo-accurate prayer times and Qibla Finder, you will always be on time. We have included Holy Quran with a text search feature, translation, transliteration, and audio player, a whole library of overrides, hadiths, and du'as with improved interactivity to keep accurate count throughout the day. The all-new app features Easy Share, making the platform easy to share anything, anywhere, to anyone. Download this incredible app now. Available on iOS and Android.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Shaykh Nurjan. Thank you for watching the video that you're watching. Inshallah, if you're happy with the content and happy with these programs, please support the button below. The programs that we have for our orphanage repairs, our water well, Give the Gift of Life, our mobile food vans. We have now 5 vans, Vancouver, Chicago, Los Angeles, Pakistan. There's many programs that reach thousands of people and rescue foods and give those supplies to people in need. Your support is greatly appreciated. Also, be so kind as to leave loving comments and please share the stream. Every bit counts. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.